chat here. Whoops. Okay. I do not want to learn more. Oh, I get it. That's where okay. That's where the chat will come up. All right. I don't usually use my phone. So that's why it's a little bit different tonight. I'm actually starting a little bit early. Uh, so how is everybody today? Sorry that light bulb is there. There, maybe if I go like that, then it's not the light. Yeah, normally I start at the top of the hour. I'm starting a few minutes early. I wasn't sure like how long it would take me to set everything up on the phone. Uh, so it was pretty quick and pretty easy. There's Frugal. Hey, Frugal's in the house. Woohoo! Good to see you, Frugal. So I'm on my phone. My stupid TV's doing the same thing. I used the air again, and didn't work. So yeah, whatever. I wasn't gonna like wait on the live because I promised you guys that I would be here and let you know what's going on. Sophia is in the house. Woohoo! Welcome, Sophia. Just chilling in bed in Saigon. Sorry that your TV died again. I know. I mean, like it does the same thing. So it starts to start up and then shuts off. Uh, so I'll sort it out. I'll sort it out. But I've had a busy 2 days, which is what I'll begin chatting with you guys about. Gibbo, I guess he wrote a comment yesterday, and I've been so busy yesterday and today that I didn't see his comment until about an hour ago. He said that there's something happened in Delphi over the weekend, and so what's my email? So I sent him my email. I replied with my email. Anybody can see it. It's in the comment. Uh, and so I haven't seen it yet. Oh gosh, it. Oh my gosh. So the comments. Oh wait, do I go like this? Live chat. All messages are visible. Oh, your knees are just like your TV. They work when they want to. Okay. Excellent. Well, I mean, not excellent about your knees. I mean, excellent that I guess it was set on top chat. Um, oh, they do kind of disappear, but if I okay, I can scroll. I can, all right. I'm figuring this out using my phone. Um, all right. So what's been happening? A friend of mine, and so obviously I can't get into a lot of the details here publicly, right? Um, but yesterday, a friend of mine needed to go to the hospital. And so I ended up being the one to go to the hospital with them. There's a whole bunch of backstory about why they needed to go to the hospital. Oh, you're only kidding. Your knees only get angry when you walk over 15 kilometers a day. No, just don't walk over 15 kilometers a day. Easy. um, so yeah, obviously so there's like a whole lot of backstory about why my friend had to go to the hospital, but I I'm not gonna like publicly talk about that or which friend of mine it was. Um, and so we went in an ambulance. I rode in the ambulance with them. That's my first time riding in an ambulance in Cambodia. Um, it was fine. And let's see. So we went to CalMet Hospital, and right out of the ambulance into the emergency room, which was it was so crowded that like they have little spaces for the gurneys and the hospital beds. It feels safer than driving in a tuk-tuk, yes. I avoid riding in tuk-tuks as much as possible. How am I? I'm okay, but I am very tired. I got a low battery message. Let me just grab my charger and plug in the phone. Okay. Okay, so that's done. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Rookie mistake, right? I didn't even check my battery, which is probably why it's a rookie mistake. Um, so I'm tired, is what I am. Hi, Mumsy. Hi, Mumsy. I'm just getting started telling the story. Mumsy actually knows a little bit more of the story, and just to let you know, Mumsy, because since you just joined, I was just saying that I'm not giving any personal details about who this is or why they had to go to the hospital. I'm just going to talk about my experience and why I'm tired. Okay, so we get to the hospital and it's so packed that the generally you've got an area for a bed, and there's a curtain that like goes around it, right? Well, like all those spaces were taken, and then the aisle between the bed, so you got beds along each wall, but the space there in the middle had gurneys lined up. The hallway outside the main room was packed full of gurneys. So there were like tons and tons of people that were there in the emergency room, and so they parked my friend's bed in a spot. Um, this isn't under Maven today. Well, it's not. I'm not using StreamYard. I'm just using my phone. Because StreamYard I have to on the computer, and I'm just on my phone. Hey, kitty, kitty, we got Spunky Monkey here. Where? There's Spunky Monkey. Okay, and she's gone. All right. So we're at Calumet Hospital. Why so many people at the same time? Sounds like early pandemic days. Yeah, it's just kind of normal. It's a popular hospital for people to go to. Yeah, you found me. Thank you. I'm glad you did, Mumsy. I didn't schedule it. I just went live. Um, so the doctors and the nurses are treating my friend, um, and they're fine. But I had to be there kind of as the support person, and uh, to just try and help keep them calm and everything. And gosh, at one point, one of the nurses came to me. So this was like maybe 5 o'clock in the evening, just so maybe between 5 and 6 that we went to the hospital. It was probably 3 o'clock that I arrived to what was happening, um, between 3 and 3:30. It wasn't until maybe 5 o'clock. It was a good friend, thank you. Um, that things were settled enough in a way that we went to hospital. Uh, so I'm there in the early evening, say 5 or 6 o'clock. I was there till about 10:30. I was so tired. And they have plastic chairs that people can sit on because everybody has kind of their family around them, right? And so yeah, the nurse comes to me and she's like, go outside and buy some tissues. I think she meant like wet wipes, like baby wipes. Um, but she just said tissues. And there was a phone call coming in. I declined it. Um, excuse me. And so that I could come back and clean my friend with the wet wipes. I like I'm not their family. Um, I am not going to do that. I'm sorry. You know, and she just looked at me like, huh? And I walked away. She knew she wasn't going to convince me to do it. Kind of like, that's the nurse's job. But that's kind of the way it is in Cambodia. Everyone's got family with them, and they take care of things like that. You know, so uh, there's a voice message. I should. I wonder if I can like reply live streaming while I am live streaming. Live streaming now. Send. Okay, because I'm not dealing with whatever they have to say. Okay. So it was kind of like that. Finally, like I said, about 10:30, I was able to like leave and go home. Only a good friend to a point. Haha, I'm with you. I'll only go so far. Cleaning is not necessarily something I would want to do. Depends on what they clean up, I guess. Yeah. Ah, for sure, for sure. And so then this morning I had to go back, and so I woke up and ate something, got dressed, took a shower, got dressed, went over there. Maybe 8:30, maybe between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. I had to go. I had to run and buy cat food because I ran out of cat food the night before, so the cats were hungry. So I couldn't go like all day without the cats having food. So I had to run and get cat food first. This is my day. That's what I'm telling you guys. My day, right? My crazy day. And so I went and I got cat food, brought it back home. Then I went over to the hospital, and so my friend was okay, still okay, and but I was still there until like maybe noon, and they want to go back to their home country. I look worn out. Yeah, I feel like I put a little bit of eyeshadow on, and my hair is growing out in this like weird, funky state. Whenever your hair grows out, it reaches a stage that it's like it's too long to be short, and it's too short to be long, and there's nothing really to do with it. I'll put it back. Uh, it's just whatever. It is what it is. I'm not vain, obviously. So uh, anyway, let's see. So they want to go back to their home country. So I was in touch with their embassy. They put me in touch with my friend's parents. Um, so now I've got communication with the parents. I've got communication with the embassy. Oh, Chalet's in the house. Woohoo! Uh, Chalet's been busy. I can't even catch up with all the videos that Chalet's been putting out. They look good, but I've caught a couple and liked them. But I'm behind on watching the videos because there's just so many of them. Um, so around noon, decide um, to take, because there wasn't like even, I got to tell you, overnight you have to sing today. You've got anxiety. And singing helps with it. Okay, well, good. Whatever makes you feel better, then do it. Uh, so overnight, he actually stayed in the emergency room on the emergency room gurney because there weren't any rooms to move him to because all the rooms were full. But they did say there was a VIP room for like 200 and something dollars a night, over $200 a night. I said, aren't my friend Bob when he died, but he was in the hospital first. He had a private room that was $75 a night, and I'm like, what about the $75 rooms? Oh no, they're all full. There's only this like super expensive VIP room, and my friend was like, no, I'm not, no. So they just left him on the gurney in the emergency room overnight, and so he never like actually got admitted. You know, it was just the emergency care cost, which, just for anyone's reference, was like they needed some stitches, I'll say that. And so it was under $300 for, almost 24 hours in the emergency room. Let's see. So the embassy suggested that we go to the Sunrise Japanese Hospital, and like maybe they could put them in a room for follow-up care. And so we went over there. So then around noonish, we went from Calumet Hospital to Sunrise Japanese Hospital, which is actually closer to where I live. So that was nice. Calumet's not far from where I live either. Anyway, like a mile. Let's say Calumet's a mile and Sunrise Japanese Hospital's half a mile. I probably should have, when they were putting my friend in the ambulance, said, take them. Hello. Here's Chani. Want to say hello on the live? She likes to say hi on the live. There's Chani. Yeah. Oh, your dad was in a car accident. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. No wonder you have anxiety. Yes, we're gonna pray. Yeah, okay. Yeah? Okay, everyone says that. Okay, bye, Shani. Oh, they're saying you're beautiful. Okay. Okay, let's do a quick prayer for Shalay's dad. Dear Heavenly Father, we just lift up Shalay's dad to you. We understand that he was in this accident, and we just pray blessings and healing upon him and comfort for the family, so that they stay calm and can bind together. Lord, just administer healing and help those who are helping him. In Jesus' name, amen. Alrighty. In fact, my friend who's remaining nameless, you can lift them up in prayer too, because they could use it. They're pretty despondent over the whole situation. Yeah, amen. So anyway, they checked everything, the wounds that my friend had, they checked them, and did actually a little bit more testing, did some like sonogram. It has nothing to do with, like, back in my day, sonograms are only for pregnancy, but this was a different part of the body sonogram to see more clearly anything internal that was happening. And just tidied up everything a bit more. But they said that in order to stay in the room, there would need to be a $5,000 deposit. And not that they would use all of that, but that's just their standard hospital policy, that deposit needs to be paid, and then you get refunded whatever's not used. And my friend didn't want to do that, so then I had to get find a hotel guest house for them to stay in tonight and take them there. And then I had to go to their place to get their computer and some clothes and things like that and bring them to them, because they weren't able to stay in the place that they had been in. Hey, Queen is in the house. Yeah, so in the meanwhile, and so then I'm also trying to find like a travel agent that can book a flight to their home country, which I'm being very careful not to say like which country, or not say their name. I'm trying to not say whether they're male or female. And so like I'm like in between all of this, trying to, communicate with the embassy, communicate with the parents, communicate with the travel agency, trying to figure out where they're going to stay, since they're not going to be staying in the hospital. And then considering food, because they don't give you food in the hospital here. Families bring food. So there's like no dietary control at all. bring food. I got my friend a tuna and egg sandwich, like tuna egg mayo sandwich, and they were happy with that. And then I also got them some 2 bottles of water. One was like had vitamin B water. It was vitamin B, and then the other one was like a pH 8.2. Um, so that way, like just getting some extra benefit while drinking water. Uh, so what else? What else? So I finally, so yeah, my morning started. What like I think I woke up at 7 or 7:30, fixed myself a sandwich, took a shower, all that, and went and got the cat food, came back, blah blah blah, until 7:30 at night. It's probably when I was done, and a lot of that was just juggling all this different communication that was all coming in at the same time. The hospital bill for the emergency care at Sunrise Japanese Hospital was just over $300. So the two amounts were within $40 of each other, by the way. So Calumet was a little bit less. Sunrise, the care was adequate at Calumet, but the care was a much higher level at Sunrise Japanese Hospital. And I probably should have, if I had been thinking in the moment, when we were getting in the ambulance, I probably should have told them to go to Sunrise Japanese Hospital it's closer. It was closer too. I mean, it wasn't even in my head to say that. But everybody you saw Chani, she's fine. Srey Mao is fine. Srey Mao was here helping out a lot as well, helping Chani, and I have my Airbnb guest, and everybody, everyone is fine in the household. No drama in the household. So I was hoping that if I was on StreamYard, then it has the function that if I send you the link and you come into StreamYard and then I end the stream, but you're like on a panel, right? When I end the StreamYard, then everybody on the panel can still talk, but it's not live, so it's not public. And then I could tell you guys some more details maybe about the situation. Again, not so much even identifying the person necessarily, but just some more experiences that I had. Like I said, there were a couple of hours between when I left work. I was in the middle of tutoring, and I had to leave and come back home. And then there was a couple of hours before actually going in the ambulance. So there's a lot of story that I think you guys would be really interested in. And of course, it's a lot of my experience, right? But I'm not going to share that publicly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry we can't play the games tonight. Like I said, I'm on my phone, and for those of you coming in late, I'm on my phone and not on my computer. Don't need to know all, no one else's business, Mumsy says. There you go. But there are some interesting things that I would like to talk about, but I can't. So what's going on with everybody else? Did you guys have a good weekend? I know Chalet, I am so sorry about your dad. And we'll keep praying for him. Frugal's just happy you are here and sharing what you are. Nothing else is necessary. Yeah. And now you know why I'm so tired, because I had 2 days of this. And plus, it's been alternating between rain and drizzle, which is very unusual for Cambodia, because usually it's dry, and then boom, you get, you just boom. Thank you for the prayers, and Chalet, hugs are going to Chalet too. I just need to talk about it. Yeah. because it's my, part of this is my life. So, you know, I would love to talk, it's good. We're talking about what we can. Good to be among friends. Exactly. You guys are my friends. I interact more with you guys than I do anybody in real life. But you guys are real life. It's just digital the way that we're able to talk to each other. That's all. But we're all real people in real lives, and we're together through this medium. We could be sitting at a coffee shop talking or whatever, but we just happen to be online, and other people can watch us as we're talking and being ourselves. Had a wonderful trip to Saigon. Your backpack broke at the border, so that was fun trying to figure out how to use a backup with one shoulder. The city is amazing, and the food is even better. That's cool. I've never been to Saigon. I've been to Hanoi. Yeah, we're sharing our lives with each other, and that's why we're a community, and it's a good community. I really appreciate everybody. Um, so I hope tomorrow. I mean, I have to go check on my friend, but I hope it's not going to take all day to, like, y- you know, uh, we fostered a good group of friends here. Yeah, for sure. It is. Some of these people have been, like, Chalet and has been here for a couple of years. Well, at least a year. At least a year. I don't know when I started kind of doing these regular lives. I mean, I've had the channel for a while, but I didn't really kind of like step it up and start doing these. I was already doing these lives before I had the job as the creative director, and that was a year ago. A year ago, February. Um, Couple years, yeah. I bought a new backpack today at the market for $12. It's better than your old one, so you counted a win. Ah, good job, good job, good job. That's awesome. Let's see, we got Mama Kitty here. There's your Mama Kitty. Mama Kitty, Mama Kitty. Everybody likes to take turns sitting up here with me. Let's see, this way. Okay. Uh, and all the cats are fine. Being personal. Yeah, good deal. Right on, Frugal. Yeah. Well, I mean, being personal is how we connect with each other. If we're not personal on some level, then it's all superficial. It's my fur family. Good score. The kitty is like, tuna time yet? Is it tuna time? Yeah, for sure. Because I gave them dry food before I started, but they haven't had the canned food yet. Yeah, which I called tuna, and then they all come running. Luckily, they didn't hear me. It doesn't matter what kind of canned cat food it is. I just call it that. That's what they know. Yeah, I'm not going to read that, Chalet, because if I read that, then they're going to have expectations, and I don't like to disappoint them by using false words. Cats are cute. Thank you. There's Slinky is over here on the floor. There's Slinky. Slinky Dinky Binky Winky. Yeah, there's Slinky. Yeah, Slinky. Look at her, yeah. Yeah, stop bothering me. I'm eating. Ready for a new video of that. Yeah, I mean, every time, because that's Piggy. I mean, it's called Kitty Kitty, but I changed it to Piggy. Found my channel when you're looking for areas to rent in Phnom Penh. You liked my video and subscribed. Then I started doing the music streams, and you were hooked. All right. I've actually got another one of, like, where not to live that I haven't edited to get. I drove around and I took videos of 3 different areas that's like where you don't want to live. And so I just need to edit them together. I mean, it'd probably take me 30 minutes or something. And I just haven't done it. The cat's clickbait you're referring to, be clear. Okay. Slinky's a girl. There's only 2 boys, and that's Piggy Piggy, who used to be called Kitty Kitty. but I changed it to Piggy Piggy because he's a pig. And then Cassie. This is Slinky. Okay, my cat. So Cassie, Casanova, and Piggy. Well, and Mango, who's the outside cat. He's a male. You were doing the Slinky jingle. So anyway, whenever there's meat or food, if I'm fixing something for myself, even if it's like a vegetable, right? Piggy's right there. He's like, "What's what? Oh, she's prepared food. What's there? What's there?" And so he's always trying to get into the food. You're looking to move there in September after your lease is up in Siem Reap. Trying to move around because of making videos. You need a new home base. Yeah, excellent. Any place in Choi Chung Var is like awesome because the vibe here is totally different than the vibe in the rest of Phnom Penh. If you want nightlife and all that kind of stuff, then probably the Russian market area is where you would want to be. There's a lot of restaurants and nightlife and people that get together and hang out and everything. It'd be cool if you guys do a video together one day for sure. You like chill vibes. You're not a nightlife person. Yeah, so this is great. And then you go into Phnom Penh and do whatever you need to do, and you come back where you relax. Frugal's had enough of the DJ lifestyle. Yeah, he just dusts off the filing cabinets in the brain for the music trivia. Yeah, it would be cool. So Frugal, I'm expecting you to come stop by on your way back from Saigon. Definitely. I like the nightlife. I like to boogie all night long. Working clubs for 30 years as a DJ and a bartender has killed my nightlife addiction. Yeah, I was a cocktail waitress and then a bartender for a while. I was a waitress, like Denny's kind of waitress, coffee shop. I got it, baby. Woohoo. Staying there for 2 to 3 days on the way back. Okay, yeah, we'll have plenty of time to get together for sure. I was gonna say hook up, and I thought, wait, that is a different meaning now. I think we're both Gen X. Hook up is like hang out, but now hook up is something different. So we'll get together and hang out at the disco. That's right, at the disco. Hook up Gen X style works for me. Exactly. We know what we're talking about. Doesn't matter what anybody else think, whatever anybody else thinks. You can meet at the Copacabana. La da 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 da. I'm horrible with lyrics. Yeah, this is good. We're lighten things up here. Yeah, let's dance away. Music and passion is always in fashion at the Copa. La da da da. Back before malls had Hot Topic, we could hook up at the food court and then go to Spencer's to look at the blacklight posters. Exactly. Oh my gosh, Frugal. You need to go. I think it's always the newest video first. So you have to go back to look at the older ones. We did a video. One of my first Gen X topic videos was about what if malls, which are dying, were turned into retirement communities for Gen Xers, because we're getting in the age of retiring. And so it was just like a thought experiment. What would it look like? And I think Chalet mentioned having like the not go-karts, but like go-kart races, but with the whatever you call those little things that old people ride in, right? So you'd make a track around the mall in the interior of the mall so that you could have races and stuff. And then we thought, of course, you'd like make a hospital and stuff. Have a roller rink, a food court, scooters. Thank you. Walkers with wheels, The scooter things, I think, is what I was trying to think of. Have scooter races. But yeah, Spencer's, Orange Julius, all this. I mean, we talked about having like kind of like a petting zoo kind of thing, like so you'd have a place where pets live. You could just go in and pet them, and you've got staff that like do all the messy work of taking care of them. You know, definitely have to open a Orange Julius, exactly. But yeah, Spencer's, that was the coolest. That was absolutely. And so anyway, that's not tonight's topic, but go back and watch that video. I mean, it's hilarious, all the ideas that we came up with. You know, yeah, anybody who hasn't seen that, I've made playlists. This video is not in a playlist, but or I'll add it to one later. If you've been to the back of Spencer's lately, well, no, not me, but maybe somebody else can answer. You had an orange drink at the market in Polk, and it tasted just like an orange Julius. Wow! Oh my gosh! I'm sure there's videos on how to make them. I mean, like, YouTube videos on how to make an orange Julius. Yeah. Oh, those were good. Those were so good. And then Rocky came out, and I had the brilliant idea of like getting it with the egg, and it's like, nah. I think I only did that once. Or did they always put egg in all of them? I don't. Is that what makes it frothy? I don't know. We'll have to do some research on that. Adrian! I wonder if he like was trying to like be like Marlon Brando in Streetcar Named Desire. Was that Stella? Stella, Stella, Adrian. The egg whites make it frothy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think after I watched Rocky though, like even at home, I tried cracking an egg and then like trying to drink it. Maybe that's why I don't like runny eggs now, because like that probably barfed that. I don't think I got that down. Oh, Stoney's in the house. Stoney's in the house. Hello, Stony. I'm on my phone today instead of my computer, so I'm not actually in StreamYard using StreamYard. I'm just living with YouTube. So it's like kind of a different experience for me as far as like where the chat is and how things function. But if you're interested in what I've been doing the last 2 days, I went over in detail like why I'm so tired. Never try milk and Pepsi and because of Laverne. Exactly. I was Shirley, so I didn't have to do what Laverne did. So I don't if I tried it, I don't remember. I mean I remember that Laverne did it, but I can't remember if I did, I didn't like it because I never did it again. It's kind of an ice cream float. I would, yeah, that makes sense. That absolutely, you were Laverne. Frugal was Laverne. Wait, what? Weren't you supposed to be Carmen? Or were you Lenny and Squiggy? Coca-Cola and ice cream. Well, the Pepsi and ice cream, Coca-Cola, same, same. You did try it when you were a kid queen. Quid queen. You would try anything. Oh, well, we should call you Mikey. For anyone who doesn't get the reference of the Life, was it Life cereal? I've been hoping that the supermarkets here would they have Life, like Life chocolate or something. It's Life with a different flavor. I have a craving for Life. Hey, Mom, the next time you send a box, send some Life cereal. Duh, why didn't I think of that? Let me sit here. Okay. Uh, goodness. Yeah, those were the days. But yeah, or not. Now you got me thinking about Orange Julius. Hmm. So what else? What else has anybody been doing? I hope my next couple of days are dull. And we'll just have to see what happens. But I like chatting. I mean, I like doing the games. I don't know where Gibbo is. Why isn't Gibbo here? Tell me what's going on in Delphi. I have to check my email. So maybe tomorrow, maybe we'll do like a true crime. There has certainly been a lot happening. Karen Reed. There's been a lot of filings about the jurors because there was a mistrial, and some of the jurors came out and said, "Oh no, we found her not guilty on counts 1 and 3. We were only hung on count 2." And so blah 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 about that. And now I've heard that the July 22nd hearing is going to be with a different judge, not with Judge Bev. So that's kind of interesting. Maybe something's happening with Delphi. I don't know what. Alec Baldwin was not acquitted. Maybe his case was dismissed, and then like with or without prejudice, whatever. It's the one where you cannot be retried again because the judge. I mean, if Karen Reed had this judge, oh my gosh, because the prosecutor had done misconduct and had not given exculpatory discovery over. Well, it wasn't even necessarily exculpatory, but she didn't hand it over. And so then she gets on the stand on her own behalf to try and to be her own witness and explain everything. And she just kept digging a deeper hole. And so the judge dismissed the whole case, which is what should have happened in Karen Reed. I mean, the moment there was that inverted video, it should have, the same thing should have happened. The prosecution should have been held liable for what they did because it was 100% on purpose. How come there's no comments? Is it, you guys are just quiet. Okay, they're still there. Yeah. 100%. The prosecution did it on purpose because when he was doing his direct examination of Buchanan, however you want to pronounce his name, however it's spelled, whatever, that they had the inverted video, and he goes, well look at what do you notice about the tail light? And the witness goes, well, it's white, implying that we're looking at the passenger side tail light that's broken. That's why it's white. And who do you see in here? Well, that's me getting out of the passenger side car. He doesn't say that, but like we're looking at him getting out of the passenger side car, what looks like the passenger side car. And he goes, well, that's me. And the other guy's Trooper Proctor. And then it was like, well, yeah, literally saying there was no one was standing around the tail light. Look, nobody's there. You know. Then you flip it, someone's there the whole time, messing with it. Then on cross-examination, he says, no, that wasn't me. That was the tow truck driver getting out of the driver's side. Now that you can see that it's the driver's side. I mean, they were totally trying to lie to the jury about that video. And right there, boom. He should have been called on that, but he wasn't. Anyway, not to mention all the other millions of things with the Karen Reed trial. Alrighty. Well, are we worn out then? I mean, I see eyeballs, but everybody's just chilling. And I've said my piece. So, alrighty. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget that love transcends time and space. So, wherever and whenever you are watching this, I love you. I do. And I look forward to seeing you all again. And I really missed being able to hang out with you last night. Um, and I don't know, maybe one day I can tell you more about what happened yesterday, and can I just say maybe some true crime elements of of the story, which I cannot talk about right now. So, all right, I love you guys, and yeah, maybe since I didn't do one yesterday, maybe even though it's Friday tomorrow, uh, or is today Friday? Well, today's Thursday. Yeah, so tomorrow, Friday, maybe I'll do another live stream with you guys tomorrow. Maybe I'll get my monitor working. Oh, I did notice that like a new TV is like only $150 for a flat screen. The same size or even bigger than the one I have is only $150 right now. And I'm thinking, oh man, which I don't have. I don't have it. But if I had it, I would jump on that and and get one. And I have a new one. Gosh. Well, this TV, Mumsy bought this TV when she visited once when I was living in a house that was like 8 years ago or something. This has got to be 8 years old. It's quite a long time. I mean, could last longer. I would hope it could last longer. Anyway, I'll deal with that. Hopefully, I can have StreamYard tomorrow. That'd be cool. Frugal, I'm on Telegram. Did we get hooked up on Telegram already? I think we did, didn't we? Yeah. Okay. So, you guys take care. Love you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I'm trying to see how I end it. Okay, yeah. Do I want to stop streaming? Yeah. Okay. Bye.